All right. What's up? What's up, everybody? Welcome in, Peter. Welcome in, Shin. Welcome in, Luna. How's everyone doing today? Hope everyone's days are going well. As usual, you know what? I'm realizing... As usual, as we start the stream and get into the game and stuff, just let me know how audio is. As you guys know, when I'm playing on Steam, since I don't have the dual monitor setup and just how it works, right, and how I have everything set up, I can't check audio levels. So if the game is too loud or if it's not loud enough, if you're not hearing it at all, just let me know. I appreciate you guys. Should be asleep, but I ain't work because of the weekend. You know what? There you go. Everyone needs a little bit of extra time, right? Hell yeah, shit. I'm glad I could do that for you. Yeah, I woke up a little bit later than I wanted to. Obviously, I wanted to be streaming it by 11 originally, which didn't happen. But I woke up at 11:30, and then I needed to make food, and then I needed to take care of some other stuff. But I'm all set for Ambi to be here with Tamagotchi Life. So we are going to be streaming Trails in the Sky, the third chapter, straight into 3 p.m. my time, which is 2 hours from now. So it's not a hell of a lot of time, but it's enough to get something done in this game. Get back to it, since we had to cut it very short yesterday compared to what I wanted to do. But Katie's, my sister's fiance was here, so they had to do some wedding planning stuff. But she also had homework to do, so I was so I had to entertain him while he was here, so we were doing some Pokemon Champions. So when we did Champions, that's when I pulled the shiny Incineroar that you guys saw in the Discord. He booted it up, and I was like, you know what, I guess I'll boot it up. I'll do a poll really quick. I'll do the daily poll, and I got it, and I was like, oh, glad I did that. Oh, fuck! No, I didn't. You know what? I'm putting the notification on my phone right. I'm putting it as a reminder, so it comes up as a notification to listen to both that one and the one that Peter put in. You know, it's a shame. I also have another reminder to check out a different song that my vocalist wrote, and I still haven't done that either. Man, I'm bad. My memory is bad. Okay. But I added it, and now they're all notifications that are currently showing up on my phone. We're getting a lot of soundboard stuff. But again, welcome in, everyone. Like I mentioned, too, we'll be doing Tamagotchi Life. It's not a day one stream, of course, because Ambi wanted to take the first day to herself, which makes a lot of sense. But we will be doing that at 3 p.m., so we're going to have a lot of fun with that. We can make 70 people. We're going to be making some Persona characters and Yakuza characters for sure, as well as Todd Howard of Bethesda fame, naturally. But if you guys have other ideas of who we should make, let us know in the chat. I'm sure Ambi will be more than thrilled to create any me that you want. But it sounds like we'll be doing that for about 3 to 4 hours. She said somewhere between 6:30 and 7-ish is probably where she's going to call it, which will work well because then I'll take a short break, eat dinner and stuff, and then I'll be back doing Trails in the Sky, the third chapter, till late in the night. So we're going to have a good day. Still, you fucking penis. You know what I did? I know I've said this before, and I really need to get it set. I've seen, like, exclamation point quote commands that just, like, pulls a quote from whether it's me in the stream, someone else on my stream, or, like, something chat said. I need to set that up. Ooh, interesting, Shin. That's pretty cool. Where'd you put in the other guy's Discord? Luna, even if you're not here, we're making Handsome Squidward, and we'll send you the pics. Absolutely, Handsome Squidward is going in there. That's insane. But again, guys, if audio's a little off, if you guys can't hear the game at all, just let me know. Since I can't see it, it's so frustrating that I can't see it. God, I can't wait to finish this game so that I'm just on the PS5 so that I can get back to doing everything normal. But yeah, we're absolutely gonna make Handsome Squidward. There are 2 people you mod for. Put in his DMs, but also in his Discord. Have you mentioned them before? The name isn't ringing a bell, so I'm not sure. But I'm gonna keep going with the dialogue and everything. Start to read some of this so we can get into the game. I'm shocked that we finished the prologue yesterday. Like, I know it was a shorter stream and stuff like that, but like, damn, dude, we finished that prologue in like 2.5 hours was probably how long the stream was, and I did lose some progress because it crashed. Not much, but book. Ooh, new books too. Just so nice. Found a lyrical cover of a song Del Touring with the Freedom motif. The lyrics to that section are phenomenal. I wish I could share it. That's fair. Someday soon. God damn it. I also keep forgetting to fix the fucking PayPal. I have the password. I can get into it. I can put the tips section back up. God damn. Why am I like this, guys? Okay, I'm also adding fix PayPal to the goddamn notification list that I have. Okay. Okay, it's there. We'll see if it works. I always feel bad, Shin, because, like, and you guys know this, obviously, being part of my Discord. I am so rarely a part of my own Discord that I feel bad for joining other people's and not participating. So a lot of times I don't. Like, even the people that I know, that I'm not that active. So that's part of the reason I don't, I joined a few here and there, but I don't think I posted in any one of them. So that's most of the reason why I don't. So I always feel bad, but... important question for all the guys here. Yes, it swings to the left. I guess it depends where the itch is. But yeah, probably. That's probably close to what I would do. I'll let you know the next time my balls itch. Anyway. I never said that. You can't clip it. I mean, that's a fair point too, Shin. Just to see the numbers go up, not a bad idea. True. True. Okay. Cool. We don't have any accessories or anything. No, we do not. Yeah, why are these the sickest fucking portraits of these people? Kevin, Reese Sargent. Oh, guys, I'm in it. I'm in it to win it. We do need to get a soundboard. I need to get a separate stream deck for that stuff. 100%. I don't even remember the things Jay was saying. Is Jay in my Discord? Or are you just talking about stuff that was said in Jay's Discord? Because if that's the case, I can promise you I haven't seen it. The fact that I don't remember what you're talking about probably means it wasn't in my Discord. I don't know if Jay is in. Jay did join. Okay. Gotcha. Okay, so yeah, basically the same thing. Alright, fair enough. Don't worry, Ramen, we haven't done anything. I've been waiting on this screen for you. A chat can vouch for me. Chat, please vouch for me. But welcome in, Ramen. Yeah, I wasn't sure what I was doing today. I set it up to start at 11. And didn't do that because I woke up a little bit after that. But was able to make breakfast and get everything set for the rest of the day. I say breakfast at like 12:30, but you guys know how that shit works for me. Thank you for the hydrate, Luna. Always appreciate it. But here we are. I'm very interested. But once again, damn, these portraits, man. Kevin's awesome. Okay. There's several different sections of it too. This is, if I had to, this is probably going to act as like some kind of hub world, but I'm very interested in to see in what capacity. That's what this like gives me vibes for, you know. Cookie Run Kingdom has a K-pop Demon Hunters collab event going on. That's actually insane. I was like, man girls. I was like, I've never seen K-pop Demon Hunters. I'm assuming main girls, but like, I've also seen what some of the characters look like, so I believe it. I mean, it was on stream if you guys were here for it, but they had like both Blood Trip and Black Belt got some of the promotional cards in the Happy Meal. And one of the cards was like a shiny holographic kind of looking thing. And I was passing it by to get a drink from the garage in my, in my house. And he had the card just sitting on the table here. And I'm like, is that the Virgin Mary? He was like, no, that's one of the guys from K-pop Demon Hunter. And I was like, oh. Oh. Oh, my bad. It's hilarious. That's completely understandable. Shane, that's 100%. Sometimes you need to do that for just for mental health, for other reasons. Absolutely. It's totally fine. Hell yeah, Misty. Welcome in. We didn't get too much done yet. All we did was walk upstairs. So good to see you, Misty. We're going to be doing this for a couple of hours until Ambi gets here for Tomodachi Life, and then we're going to kick it hard tonight as well. I'm glad you're able to make it, and again, guys, I always apologize for changing schedules and everything that happens. You guys know how I feel about it. Unfortunately, sometimes it has to happen, but I appreciate you all for being here, no matter what time it is, when I do this. I appreciate everyone. Yo, Luna, I'm going to have them send a picture of the card. I'll be real, it probably wasn't really that close. It was probably more so the holographic of the card itself that made me think that. I'll have them send a picture of the card. That way it's easier for you to tell. But I won't do it yet, that way you have time to guess which one it was. But Ramen, welcome in as well. I hope work is going well. I hope the meeting went well. We're in it. So again, we were chasing Gilbert down to the docks of Grancel because we saw him spying on us after we acquired the relic from the ruins from the underground of Grancel Castle, where Lieutenant Sid and Erica Russell were talking about trying to keep it, but it reactivated, so we had to take possession of it. Once we did, we noticed that Gilbert was following us after we went to get food, chased him down to the docks, or lured him down to the docks. We beat the shit out of him, where the cube kind of did something, like kind of reactivated, and a silver-haired man who looked, just because of the silver hair, really, I don't know if there are other distinguishing features, he had a lot of armor and a helmet on, he kind of reminded me of Lue. So, I don't know if there's going to be some kind of connection there. I guess we'll find out. But it seems like he kind of sent us here. Some weird shit happened, it started glowing, and the two of us woke up here, wherever this is. But hell yeah. Meeting went well? Growl. Oh my god. Meeting went great. That's awesome. Those were the words that I was supposed to say. Okay, I will find out, Luna. That's funny. Hell yeah. The Hermit's Garden. Interesting. Interesting. It's like a separate map. That's interesting too. Okay. So again, just kind of talking out loud here, of course. The guy who looked like Lue mentioned something about an awakening. It almost seems like with the activation of this artifact, someone awakened, which I don't think would be too crazy to say, considering that this artifact came from the Liber Arc. The Oriole. What kind of danger has been unleashed in Zemoria? That's interesting. But what's the connection between that and being sent here in this area? This looks like the kind of world that the towers were kind of sent into in the second chapter when we were climbing them to fight the members of Ouroboros at the top. So we're in a different kind of hyperspace kind of thing. I forget the term that they used for it, but it's a different dimension is the best way I could probably put it. It looks like it's very similar to that. So if that's the case, could this just be simply some kind of gospel? I don't think all artifacts are gospels, so is this something similar to that? Obviously, a gospel wouldn't be too far-fetched being part of the Liber Arc either. But who the fuck was that guy? Who's he trying to awaken? What's going on here? In other words. She really likes cutting into things, huh? Okay. Okay. I know it's far-fetched. I'm obviously just throwing out ideas, guys. What if each of these sections is demonstrating a different part of the continent? If this is the eastern part of the continent, maybe if I go to this side, we'll see something we recognize from the western side. I don't quite remember the whole map idea here. Yes, of course, Luna, you gotta do what's best for you. Get some sleep, get some rest. We'll probably be here all day. Don't worry, we'll put Handsome Squidward in the Discord, and I appreciate you being here. We'll see you soon, Luna. Get some rest. Okay, so what's over here? Well, an item. Seriously, I'm a big fan of these two. This is clearly Sephiroth's too. It has to be. So what's the Lunar Seal do? Okay, just... Oh. Oh, I didn't realize. Yeah, he's got some good defense. Actually, he's more arts-based. Let's throw it on you. Maybe I should unequip it first. step shoes. I bet they wish they were their real shoes. Thank you, everybody. I'll be here all week. Okay. You know, Shin, men with a power trip don't like to have pointed out their bald spots. What was the was it the SpongeBob that I only know the sound clip? Was it SpongeBob that was like bald, bald, bald? Man, I hope someone understands what I'm saying. I feel like that was SpongeBob, but I cannot remember the context. Was it from the movie? Was it King Neptune? It had to have been. Okay, yeah. That's so funny. That's crazy, though. Damn, that's a power trip, let me tell you. Okay, let's check the north. Interesting. That looks like an elevator of sorts. Like, this absolutely looks like an elevator would come down here. So there's probably going to be other floors to this place. Okay. There's got to be something else down here that maybe I didn't see before. I checked both things to the left, both things to the right. Interesting. There's always something I miss, man. I think yeah, I did look at that already. That's so funny. Ha 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 ha. You know, I was gonna say, like, being that we were in a separate dimension inside of the towers, we're still in an area. But did the towers... Now here's my next question, right? Did the towers look like the towers in a separate dimension? Because obviously having a library here is interesting. Like, is it meshing with it? Like, we were by the warehouse section, like we were by the docks. We weren't at Grancel Castle. So to say that this is Grancel Castle's alternate dimension would be a little bit of a stretch. So I'm not going to theorize further. Right now it's just a different dimension. I think that's right, yep. Yeah. Also having all that stuff in here, it wouldn't make any sense. And that's also interesting. So I would also theorize that the cube that we have here is not the way we got here. Because if someone was able to go in and out, unless there's other types of this artifact, because we don't know much about it yet. Again, if it's a gospel and they can travel with a gospel, then that might make it a lot different. All? What are you? Oh. Huh. There's the music. This track alone makes this game worth it. Ah, elevator! Alright, I'll go fuck myself. It almost seems like it was a form of the gospel, where our courts would stop working, but it powered everything else on. But it didn't just stop our courts from working, it fucking broke them. The Hermit's Garden. Okay, that makes sense now that I have the name, yeah. Totally fair. The Hermit's Garden. Interesting. I wonder who it is that's coming in and out of this place. The Hermit's... This place seems way too peaceful for anyone... For anyone with malintent to be here. Could be wrong. But the Hermit's Garden doesn't exactly sound evil. Okay. Lost, damn. Wait, yeah, so... Do we still have the same stats and everything? If not, they're close. Very interesting. Okay, you. What's up with this? That's absolutely some kind of elevator. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Raise. Now, this is me reading too much into things. How do you pronounce her name? It is Reese, I would imagine. Okay, well, if I just waited a fucking minute. It is Reese. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Grant you power in exchange for Mira. Ah, so this is going to be... Huh. Okay. Heard. Very interesting. Okay, well, remember everything I said a minute ago? Sounds like they're trapped, and I wonder if the person could have done it who's been coming here. So this is going to be some kind of hub world, it seems. And I have even more questions, because, like, are Kevin and Reese going to be the main characters of this game and not Estelle and Joshua? I do wonder. I mean, again, as I said last time, I'd be perfectly okay with that. I mean, I mentioned I liked how it kind of ended with them. Huh. No, I'll find out. Mostly because I figure, I mean, we're in chapter 1. I feel like if I was going to be playing as Estelle and Joshua, I feel like we wouldn't be starting chapter 1 with Kevin and Reese. So at the very least, if they're not the main characters, my next best guess would be most chapters will change characters. Those are my guesses currently. It would feel weird to have both the prologue and chapter 1 feature Kevin and Reese heavily and then switch to somebody else for the rest of the game. We might be using different protagonists. Okay, so this is where... Yeah, no, this is 100% the hub world. That's so interesting. What the hell are we going to be doing? And again, because all of the Trails games I have played have never had a hub world specifically because you're traveling from place to place. Like, I guess in Cold Steel and Cold Steel 2, you know, the school... Well, Cold Steel 1 specifically was kind of like the school was your hub because you always went back to the school. That's cool. Oh. Is this the first game where we get to make recipes and stuff? No worries, Peter. Always appreciate you being here. 35 stream streak, too. And thank you for the 10 bits. What would Kevin spend his money on? Ooh. Hookers. For sure. For sure. For sure, hookers. The main character is Cloud? Fuck, I knew it. But okay, that makes sense. People don't like this game. It breaks the formula of what Trails is. Okay, again, I understand completely. I don't think I can fault people for it. I'm very interested to see in what direction it goes. Again, I'm someone, especially with my music, I'm like, hey man, even if it's not my cup of tea, I'd rather you take some artistic liberty, try something different that you're interested in, then continue to please me with your music that you don't want to do. Very similar way here. If you don't want to keep doing the same formula, change it up and give it a shot. Even if it doesn't sit well with some of the audience, I'm glad you guys got to make the game that you wanted to make. I'm very interested to see how that plays out. But yeah, is this the first game? Because I don't think I was able to cook in the first two. That's my blood sugar. My blood sugar is perfect. That's sick. Oh, I could cook in both games? I just didn't? Fuck. Did I cook once? That's hilarious. I don't think I did once. Damn. Okay. So, we have ingredients here. We have armor, weapons, and quartz over here. What could this be? Books? General items otherwise? Like a general store kind of deal? Okay. It's just the one here. Or is it going to be fish? Cooking in Sky Trilogy is very inconsequential because there's no merit other than stat buffs. Gotcha, okay. Definitely cooked a lot in this game, though. Yeah, because I know, at the very least, I don't remember it in Trails of Cold Steel, or Cold Steel 2 when I did them. I know in the remake, when you cook a successful meal for the first time, it gives, like, permanent stat buffs to your party. I don't think they had that in Cold Steel or Cold Steel 2 from what I remember. I could be misremembering. But that was definitely a big reason to cook it all in that game, for sure. Visitors from afar. Oh, this is just like a healing section. CP was restored to... Oh my god! Oh my god. Ah, there's a cooldown. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Okay. Interesting. But Peter, I hope the call is going well, man. I hope everything's going well for you today. And again, I appreciate you sending me the link to your quiz website. I'm very interested. Again, just to remind people, we'll be doing some more like Jeopardy stuff on stream at some point. So I have the Jeopardy section in the Discord. If you guys want to make a Jeopardy board that we do, we'll give you the credit. Obviously, we want to get you guys involved in this kind of stuff, and that might be a cool way of doing it. What direction do I think Sky the Third is going here? Okay, in what way? Let me hear it. Or are you asking in a very general sense, or do you want me to, or do you need me to go in a certain direction here? Just call with my dad. He calls some days when he's not working just to talk. Oh, hell yeah. That's always cool. How's stuff with the house going, Peter? I feel like the last we spoke about it, you were going to be trying to move in sometime in May. Correct me if I'm wrong on that one. In general. Okay. So, I know that this is going to be the... I'm so interested. Because I genuinely have no idea what more they could be doing to wrap up... I thought this was going to be wrapping up the Liberl saga. And what makes this so interesting is I have no idea what needs to be wrapped up, in a sense. You know, because second chapter, spoilers for second chapter, everybody, but it's the nature of this. We're playing the series. Hopefully you were here. If you haven't been, we're going to talk very big spoilers here. But the end of second chapter killed Weissman. You know, like Kevin took care of him. I don't know what the fuck he did, but he took care of him. So in that sense, it's like, is Ouroboros still that much of a threat in Liberl? If not, who the hell are we facing? If Estelle and Joshua aren't the main characters, what are they doing? Where are they going to come into play? Where are they doing what they're doing? So in terms of where it's going, I almost have no idea, because it seems like they're introducing a whole new thing. One thing that could be interesting is if this is a hub world of knowledge, in a sense of if Kevin and Reese are going to be much more important in the series overall, I wonder if this could be... This is kind of, this is a pull, because I don't know if anyone in here would have also played these games, but Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Again, spoilers to some degree. Desmond's soul is alive in the Tree of Knowledge, and this is almost giving me that kind of vibe. This is giving me the Hermit's Garden. This is where you go to learn whatever you want. I don't know who sent us here. I don't know how we got here, but there's definitely something bigger at play. And I'm curious to know who it is. We obviously still have the other Anguis and the Grandmaster to Ouroboros. I don't know if they're active in Liberl or Crossbell, Erebonia, or elsewhere. I don't know how much Ouroboros is going to play a part in this game, which is why I truly have no idea what's going to be happening. At the very least, this is going to be a hub world, and we are going to find out a lot about this. They're saying this could be the exit. I feel like it's going to be some kind of elevator. It might be both, but there's definitely more to this place than what we're seeing right now. And there's also the mystery of who's coming in at will. Who would be grabbing a cookbook from Liberl? I'm trying to think if we, I don't know if this is going to be someone we know already or someone we're meeting in this game. If someone... I'm so interested. Who the hell is coming in here? How did we get here? I don't know if that answered your question, Ramen, but I think that's kind of my top level thoughts on what this game could do. Because right now, like I said, if we're playing as if Kevin and Reese are the main characters, I don't know what our goal is. I'm very curious. House is almost done. We should be getting the keys the day before May 1st. Okay. Not sure yet if it'll be on the 30th or the 1st. Okay. Once I look at it Wednesday, it needs to make the driveway, and the loft and the carport is missing, but otherwise it looks like it's done. Hell yeah. That's awesome, Peter. That's exciting. 2 weeks, basically. Yeah. Hell yeah. Okay. And what's even more interesting then, if this is as nice of a place as we're seeing that it is, who sent us here? It probably wasn't the silver-haired man. but he sure seemed like he was okay with it. We didn't see his reaction after we disappeared, but it didn't seem like it was a surprise to him. Shit. I hit B and it skipped over what it was. Fuck, I meant to hit A. Something notebook. Kevin's reports lately have been far too vague for my liking, but he's not even taking notes. Oh, okay. Oh, so this is like the Bracers notebook. It said the Gralsritter. It's totally Gralsritter. That's totally the word. Consistent with the answers that we both have a different gameplay loop with it all happening in one area with lots of dungeon crawling without requests and social stuff. That's fair. Yeah, makes sense. Smaller hub world. Okay. That's fair. Okay. Yeah, Gralsritter. Yes, I got it. I am so interested. Side story. Whoa. Okay. Huh. It mentions in a stealth situation. That's an odd way to put it when we're not playing with her. Okay, that's the chain craft. Don't look at the book yet? Okay, crap. To be fair, I saw very small things on the bottom thing. And I mentioned, and I saw Estelle. That's it. But I won't look at the rest. Okay. And if this is... do we exit? Okay, I was going to say, maybe it'll bring us back to the Primal Crown at the bottom of Grancel Castle. The Jade Corridor. Interesting. Are we stuck here? Like, stuck here? I need to offload some of the programs I'm running on my computer to the server, just the programs that... The program that manages my programs, like the apps I develop, uses 10 gigabytes of RAM. Damn! Sure. Yours had a line. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Honestly, I think we'll finish you off. And we'll save some of the secret. Oh, that only did 500. Oh, girly pop, you gotta be careful. Okay, you'll live, so I just gotta... Yeah. No! That's hilarious. I forgot how much I miss. Okay. That is true. That is true. We don't have much more information than that. And I'm very interested to see. And Pluto, welcome in, man. How's your eye feeling? Hopefully you're feeling a little bit more... hopefully a little bit better right now. Yeah, we've never seen that. Oh, I didn't notice that. I'm doing all right, Pluto. Not bad. Blood sugar's pretty good right now, so I was able to hop on for this stream. We'll be streaming with Ambi in about an hour and a half, and then we're going to be doing more of this game. Hopefully we'll have a full day of streaming ahead of us. But I'm doing pretty well, man. Always good to see you. Interesting. Oh, well, maybe that's because I didn't use any arts. Okay. Hmm. The monster guide. Okay. Yep. Okay. Oh, wait. I don't have anything... Wait, I can't heal her. Oh, shit. Okay. Maybe I have to be a little bit more careful, guys. I forgot I don't have any quartz right now. But hell yeah, Pluto. Are you planning on streaming today at all? Trying, what was it? The Lovecraft game. What was the call? What was the title of it? Because I know you rolled Desperados the 3 or something like that. Oh God, guys, it's my worst enemy. A map. I didn't even fucking see that. Did Reese not have an S-Craft before? She probably didn't. But I'm just noticing that she doesn't have one right now. I don't think she had one before either, anyway. What does his do again? It's support. So it's basically Earth Wall. With 200 CP, it's Earth Wall twice. Okay. That's pretty nice. Excuse me. Is there something I'm not piecing together? Or can I just not kill him yet? Because we don't have any quartz. Reese did not. Okay, that's what I thought. The Cthulhu game, right. Like I said, it was a Lovecraft game. I forgot the whole title of it. But hell yeah. Ramen, is there something I'm not piecing together, or should I just be avoiding enemies currently? Well, this kind of enemy. I mean, maybe I'll try using a little bit of CP. She'll impede him at the least. Will that... Okay, I mean, it killed those two. He definitely seems like some kind of guardian, so I would definitely believe it if I'm just supposed to avoid it for right now. It definitely seems like... It definitely seems like I should be dipping out of these kinds of fights here. Until I have arts again. Again, I'm sure this is more of like a tutorial kind of deal. But just in case I'm being an idiot, I figured I'd ask. Okay. You got it. Makes sense to me. Alright, so let's dip around, let's fuck around. Let's fuck around and find out, guys. Okay. These fights I can take care of. Strength up. Nah, I'd rather spend the time and kill one. That's fine. He's gonna get some health back. No big deal. Okay, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Hell yeah, full heal. Okay, my first instinct, if I go over here... Oh, shit. Wow, I didn't even see him. That was my bad. Interesting. Very interesting. So we have... So, ooh, that's... Okay, so... The old schoolhouse mechanics in Cold Steel. Yeah. Yeah. That kind of stuff, and... Oh, I don't remember what they were called in Cold Steel 2, but those places as well. Where we had to end up getting the Zamorian ore. But what's very interesting, and I think it was different in Cold Steel and Cold Steel 2. We didn't get XP for doing that. Meaning, if you vanish an enemy, it acts as, like, them running, I guess? Interesting. Okay, I'll think about that. Good afternoon, Ambi. I know, it's very rare that I'm streaming at this time. I'm gonna make a save here, because I don't want to waste another item, because we don't have too many. But I don't want Kevin to die either, so we'll see what happens. Very interesting. Okay. 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 I didn't fucking see him again. God damn it. Kevin? Look me in the eyes. Get your shit together, Kevin. Want to level up? Yeah, cool. Because I know you're a big fan of death blows. Just as a rule of thumb, Kevin and Reese, once you're able to get those damage and death blow items, they stay permanent on. Okay, gotcha. That makes sense. Yep. I was gonna say, death blow is terrifying, and I know that was one of the things that gets put in there. It's death blow, vanish. I feel like other status effects are also included in some of that stuff. Is that a key? I was gonna say, it's probably the key to open that other gate. But good to see you, Ambi. How's today going for you? Visitor from afar. How do you guys hear this voice? I'd like to imagine Joe Pesci. You who possess the cube. That was a bad Joe. That was a bad Joe Pesci. But if you guys know Joe Pesci, you'd probably be laughing right now. Oh. Ooh. It's Aerith? Oh, that's so much. That's better than Joe Pesci, honestly. My day is going all right. I am excited to see what kind of shenanigans our Miis get up to. I'm excited. Cubes warp functionality. Excuse me? Huh. So is there a button I can hit to use it? I mean, I can also just click it. So I guess I'll do that. Whoa! Whoa, mementos? Mementos? Guys. Guys, what if this places the whole game? Guys, I'm so interested. I'm so interested what the hell this game is supposed to be. Oh, damn. I saw part of that and then tried to not read the rest just in case. But, okay, yeah. This is very much going to be like your dungeon crawler. Damn. I am very into... That is true, though, Ambi. That is just like us. I don't forgive you anymore. You ran out of it. That's fucking crazy. Okay. And that's interesting, too, because okay, so if we go into a dungeon, we probably couldn't just teleport out every fight and heal up. Because we need to do a certain amount of fights before it allows us to reuse the like, oh. If I had to guess, this is probably how we get a bigger inventory. This is probably gonna help us unlock more stuff. Progress resets. Yep. So you kind of have to... Oh, no. So I had the right idea. Oh, we just have to come back here every time we want to do that? Okay. But okay, but it's not randomized like like tartar sauce. Okay. Oh, good. What? What the fuck? Oh, hello, little girl with a rocket launcher. Okay. Guys, stay with me. Is this what happened with Kevin? Yo, Opt with the raid? Yo, Opt, how was your stream, dude? Guys, as usual with all the raiders, if you don't follow Optimus Daddy already, do yourself the favor and drop him the follow. Awesome streamer. What were you streaming today? I usually end up lurking. I didn't pick it up today. I'm such a bad friend. I'm such a bad friend. What were you streaming? Oh, you were streaming Rogue Galaxy, right? But welcome in, everybody. My name is Spirit in Black. We do a lot of different games here, but today We are doing Trails in the Sky 3rd chapter. It's an older JRPG series, and we're now in the 3rd game of this series. It's a really long series with, like, what, 13 or 14 games, Ramen? Mainline, anyway. So we're getting into it. And we are very confused. As is the girl on screen that is frantically looking around. But I hope everyone's having a good day. The Rogue Galaxy. How was your stream, man? What is that? I've heard of that game. I just have to look up a picture of it, and I'll know exactly what it is, I bet. Rogue Galaxy. You know what? I'll be real with you. That was not what I thought it was. That's really cool. It's an older game, though, right? Oh, yeah, it was for the PS2. Oh, wait. No, I did know this. How is it so far? I feel like this was one of those games that my childhood friend's older brother had. And I never got to play it. I hope it's been going well. But again, guys, if you don't follow Optimus, drop them the follow. Really great streamer. Always fun to be a part of their streams. 110%. Unfortunately, I fucking missed it today. I'm gonna have to go watch the VOD for that. But okay, so my line of thinking here from before, right? She mentioned a white light and that she showed up here. Granted, that she wasn't passed out. However, we had the white light happen. Did whoever is, like, maybe the person who's bringing all these new books in, maybe they did the same thing and that summoned us? Could the other person that's in here be another Gral's Ritter? Theories, and more theories. Some of the characters stress me out. Oh god. It looked like it was from around like 06, 07-ish, something around there. I already closed the page because I'm an idiot. Was this your first stream of the game, Opt? And is it a first playthrough, or is this a game you're familiar with? She's adorable. Yo, Crazy Goon, thank you for the lurk. Always appreciate it. Okay. Ooh, she's smart. Come on. Come on. Let the girl with the rocket launcher come with us. I'll take 11 donuts. Nah, I'm alright though. Thank you, Ambi. I should probably make something for lunch at some point. But no, I'm okay. Thank you for asking, though. Blood sugar is good, though. Hell yeah. Always happy to see Tita. I know, I love Tita. It's interesting that she's the first person we're getting. I mean, I guess it makes sense because of the whole Professor ties and everything. I'm curious. Okay, so we are seeing other characters. Oh, man. We wouldn't pull Estelle and Joshua in here like this, though. Here's my question. Tita's shouldn't be broken.
Interesting.
I like that. Okay. And I also don't have to unlock any of their slots, which is nice. I can upgrade them, but it's definitely way more important to get different things in there first. So, shop. We have 300, which is interesting. I kind of, well, yeah, I definitely want to get their weapons first. Okay, yeah, we wouldn't have been able to buy either of those anyway. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, so this is where I should have known that. Okay, and converting. So we still don't. I don't remember when they changed to get the Sepith Mass. I know that was in Cold Steel. I don't know if that was in Trails from Zero or Trails to Azure either, but I'm very curious. Okay, but either way, let's synthesize some chords. We have one of the most important ones every time. Oh, we can get 3 of them too. I like speed more than cast currently. That might bite me in the ass, but let's at least start with that. Do you have action? You do not, so that worked out. All chords okay. Let's throw that on here. How's everyone else's chords or speed? Like, what does your stats look like? All right, they're all going to be relatively similar, I bet. Yeah, very similar. Okay. Now with that, let's see. Speed is king. 110%. I now understand. Okay. So Tita. So Kevin is probably going to be our arts user because even right now it's 659, which is way stronger. I was like, both Tita and Reese are definitely strength over everything else. Although he does seem to be more like even. Like he seems to be more balanced than anything, but compared to the other two, he's going to be our arts user. So with that being the case, let's maybe make one mind. Okay. I guess in the same vein, let's make an attack. You know what? Let's make 2 attacks because we can do another one for Tita. Tita has one already, but... So maybe I shouldn't have done that, but it'll be okay. That's action and cast. EP cut. Again, I don't... Oh, I can't even do that because I'm an idiot. Okay. We'll throw Mind on you. We'll throw... Yeah, we don't have a Mirage one. We'll throw Attack on you. So you've got Firebolt and Soul Blur. We don't necessarily need that. You know what? Honestly, fuck it. Why not? I'll throw this on for now, just to give you some extra. But I'm doing alright, Opt. Always good to see you, man. I hope everything's been going well for you, just in general. I've been seeing a lot, like, you're streaming a lot of mornings. Granted, I don't know what time it is. I forget what time zone you are. But you've been streaming a lot in the mornings for me, and a lot of times I haven't been awake for most of them. So a lot of times I end up, like, lurking towards the end of your streams, man. So glad to see you're so active. Hope everything else is going well. You know? But man, fuck it. I'll take a second. I'm gonna self-promote here for a minute. Because in my Discord, for those of you that are new or maybe aren't in the Discord, I have a podcast now. It's a podcast with one of my friends. It's called Stick Drift. I'm going to drop the link to the first video. It's on YouTube. We got it on Spotify, Apple Music. We got it on those services. That's the YouTube link to the first episode. I'm gonna change it to I'm gonna have some commands for like exclamation point podcasts and stuff to get some more information out there. Probably put it up on a is it a tile? What the fuck is the word? It's gonna be part of the layout when you scroll down on my profile, and it'll have like a write-up for it and everything. But yeah, it's a podcast called Stick Drift. We have 3 episodes out. They release Monday mornings at 9 a.m. EST. So if you're into like that kind of video game talk and stuff, we have a bunch of different topics. Like I said, there's 3 episodes out right now. with a bunch of different things. So if any of it strikes your interest, go ahead and check it out. I always appreciate it. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, share it with your friends, and comment. We want to hear from you. What do you want to hear us talk about? We love it. But yeah, got a podcast. So doing the podcast stuff, trying to hit the streaming a little bit harder, and also doing much more music again. Looks like we have the prospect of a drummer, so hopefully we'll be able to start doing some new music come the summertime. We almost have everything written, so hopefully we'll be recording around that time. Like 6 a.m. for Randy? 7. He's 2 hours behind. Which, I mean, everything kind of works out well because the way that at the time we record, it's 8 p.m. his time because he works, and then him and his girlfriend usually like cook dinner and stuff like that, and probably they get some other stuff done, being that it's 8 p.m. his time that we usually start it. But I don't have as much going on, so I can do it later, and it's okay. So right now it kind of works out. Been hard at work trying to build a streaming community and stream theme. Hell yeah, Opt. That's what we love to see. And like I said, guys, Opt is a great streamer, a great friend, very supportive. Seriously, if you stream or you like being on Twitch, check him out. The streams are always a blast. And Opt, don't forget, too, sometimes, I have the self-promotion section, so when you go live, go ahead and throw it in the self-promotion section if you remember and you feel like it. We got a supportive community here. I'm sure there's people that'll pop in. And like I said, if you guys don't follow Opt, help him build that community up. That's what it's all about here. 100%. Okay. Oh, can I just pay for it here? Okay, well, I didn't need to do that. Oh, wait, so restoring HP and EP is different than... Oh, so the lake there only restores CP. Yo, guys, shit's wild, man. Let me tell you. Let me tell you... Alright, you know what? Everyone gets an HP up. Everyone gets an HP up. You get an HP up. You get an HP up. You get an HP up. You already have an HP up. You have HP up. You have Eagle Eye. You have EP. You have EP cut 1. Why? Can I remove that from? Ah, it's a space quartz only. Okay, so I wouldn't be able to put anything else on. But do I still take it off of you and put it on Kevin instead? I'm not using arts with you. I'm not. What if I throw it on Kevin? Yeah. Fuck it, right? Tina, I'm sorry I just stripped you of everything you came in with, but I think that's for the best right now. Right now, the community is exclusive. One thing I've seen with fresh stream teams is that they don't have a core community to uphold the rules and ideals of the community and help police it without needing a crap ton of mods. That is very fair. Yeah, that's kind of hard to do. What's the name of the community, though? That's cool. Okay, with that being said, let's go to the lake. Let's get to... What time is it? 2:07. Okay, yeah, I still got time. Don't forget, guys, in about an hour, we're going to be doing Tomodachi Lake with Ambi. Okay. Ramen, is there any other courts you would recommend offhand? I think we're looking okay. I don't necessarily think I need defense, considering I put strength on both of them. Everyone's got an HP up. I put mind on Kevin, who's going to be using the arts. I think pretty much everyone has an attack. Maybe I can put on... Maybe I can put on a shield. That is true. Ambi does text me a lot. Like, an awful lot. I try and ignore her most times. But sometimes when I get the 9th text message when I haven't answered, it gets a little overwhelming. And then I can't do any of that. I don't think movement is going to help all that much. Okay, cool. Yep, that's all taken care of. So I'm gonna make the save. Actually, here's a question. How's everyone's dexterity looking? Yours is 20. Okay, everyone's is equal, so I'm not going to make a hit for everybody. So we're just going to go ahead and say that's probably fine. Okay, so we're back to the Jade Corridor. Can I hit both? Hell yeah. That's funny. Interesting, though. Oh. Ah, damn. That's crazy. Okay. Honestly, I'm gonna look at the notebook really quick. Yeah, this is what I want to see. Okay, so there's poison. Seal, faint, confused, petrified, mute, immune. All damage is infected once. Interesting. Suspended. Okay. Okay, I'm still not going to look at the rest. I really hope we get Cloud as the next party. Honestly, fuck it, man. Why not? You know? Okay. Girl, you have a rocket launcher. What do you mean he's out of reach? I'm just so confused, you know? Okay. Oh. Oh, oh. Oh, that's different. Okay. You have Mirage. What does Ascension do? Creates a field that inhibits cognitive abilities. Seal 20%. Yeah, I mean, fuck it, man. I'll throw it on you for now. I won't confirm or deny it, but who do you hope you get next? Okay. Make sure Kevin has information? Okay. You got it. I'll throw it here for now. If I need to change things up and take something off of Kevin, I will. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Okay. My next party member, who do I hope I get? Being that we got Tita, I can see Agate being next, but also they might want to go to a different area. I'm assuming Estelle and Joshua are off the table. You know who I can see? I can see Zin. Because, like, what the fuck is he doing, you know? Make information the top slot. I can't on him, can I? I think it just told me I couldn't. Yeah, I can't for information here. That's actually why I put it on Reese. That's exact. That was my line of thinking. I was like, oh, I can't put it there? I was like, wait, I can put it on there for her. No big deal. I just wanted to double check once you said it. Maybe Zen, though. I hope it's Joker in Persona 5 or Black Mask. Oh, I could see it. My hope would be Charizard. I want to see Charizard again. She's a goat. You know what? I'm gonna fucking kill you this time. Excuse me? Okay. Jesus. Uh-oh. Alright. It's gonna be fine, guys. Oh, is that like the Shining Palm? Why did it run? Is it like the Shining Palm? Yeah, no, that was half of her fucking HP. That was crazy. Very interesting. Okay. Okay, yeah, I'm putting in that I think Zin is going to be the next party member, but I hope that it's Charizard. That's my official answer. I gotta move Tita up, actually, in the formation. That was one of the most grossest sentences I've ever heard, Ambi. I think that would be better for now. Have I gone up there? I think I've gotten this one. Yeah. I'll always take the extra XP. Okay. What's your deal? Very interesting. Interesting. Yo, if Ambi's the next party member? I don't know what to do. More than you proposing to me? I feel like you made that happen. I don't believe that you didn't force that. And only because I think and I'm saying I think because I didn't watch, I watched the preview for it. I think I know how the romantic interests work to some degree. I could be very wrong, but I feel like you did that on purpose. Like I said, to some degree. That's the only reason, though. If Ambi's an ex-party member, though, that's going to be wild. What would she attack with? What would be Ambi's choice of weapon? Would it be a book? But, like, a fanfiction book? Hmm. What if the Jade Passage is relating to Zeiss? And each different passage relates to a different city. Yo, what if that's the case? I don't fucking know how romantic interest works, so maybe you fucking did it. Maybe I did it? That's crazy. Also, very rude of you, Ambi. That was way too aggressive. But Fierce, welcome in, man. Dude, how's Claire Obscure going? I had you up a little bit before, fighting the chromatic enemy. Bro, that fight must... I bet you're still doing that fight right now, actually. If you're still streaming right now, I bet you're still in that fight. I have you up on my main computer, which is what I have Steam on right now. Okay, you're not live anymore. How'd your stream go, man? Very interesting. Yeah, so the stone was the only thing over there. So let's go down this way. I'm gonna save again. Load another save so I can do some of my favorite fights. Oh, hell yeah. What are some of the favorites? I'm curious. Maybe not spoilery either. Like, I guess... Because there are some people that haven't played Clair Obscur here. Oh, the Simon fight. I mean, that's fine. Don't worry. That's absolutely fine. Yeah, dude, that... I wish I was better at the game. I'm going back through it. So I played it on Game Pass when it first came out, but now I have it for PS5, and I want to get the Platinum Trophy, and I'm going through it on Expert. It's been a bit since I loaded it up. But I was pretty close to the end of Act 1. And the Act 1 boss fight is absolutely one of my favorites. I love the mechanics. But the finale is incredible. The Simon fight is awesome. God, it's such a good game. Such a damn good game. Okay. Okay, so we don't have anything that's gonna hit multiple people. It's no big deal. I don't think I can kill this thing. I don't really... Okay, no, you'll be dead. Oh, thank God. That I'm glad it missed, because if it did... Oh, no! I mean, I have to hit you with this. Cancel it. Oh, no! Oh. Guys, I'm so confused. Have 100% on Game Pass and PlayStation? Hell yeah, Fierce. Oh, it's such a good game. It is such a damn good game. What the hell is going on? Okay, Ramen, I have a new question. What's going on with this guy? See, Ops got my back. I'm just saying, Abby, I've seen how some of the romance stuff worked in this game, and I'm assuming, and based on what I saw, it seems like you may have made that happen to some degree. I don't... It's coming up with, like, attention... oh, wait, let me do it. Let me get arts off really quick. Let me get the exact message here. Because it's not doing much damage. Yeah. Oh, attack guard. But that's, like, the fourth art I've hit him with. How do I use it? With Kevin. I've actually never used it. Okay. Let me cancel this. Kevin's attack will go. Next time I get Kevin's turn, I'll check out what's going on here. Okay. True, sometimes it just happens, Opt. Oh. Yeah, no, but, like, I've fought this thing before, and it hasn't been doing that. At first, I thought the attack guard was maybe just... like a turn thing that I missed, but it's not, because it's every time I attack him. I don't know why he has a guard up every time I attack. So if it lands on that turn, does he have it for the, like, duration? It lasts for... Oh, it lasts for a few turns? Okay. That is fair. Oh, shit. Yeah, whatever. It's fine. Yeah, there we go. That's hilarious. Okay, so that kind of stuff can last for multiple turns. Gotcha. That's exactly what happened. Okay, cool. All right. Oh, another door. Another door inside of this door. Okay, that's going to be important to know. Sounds good. Okay. This is making me think of the chests, the special monster chests in Cold Steel 2, where it required certain party members to be part of it. Only she may enter. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Alright, I'll make the save, because this is... Because a lot... Oh, okay, I guess I'm not making the save. Alright, Tina, go for it, girl. Yes, absolutely, Fierce. I appreciate you coming in, man. Always happy to see you. I'm glad Claire Obscura is going well. 100% down to check out the streams. Again, guys, you know what? Let me give you the shout out as well. Guys, if you don't follow Fierce, or Fiercey, if you prefer, like I always say, do yourself the follow. Do yourself the favor and follow them. I had to make sure that I typed your name correctly this time. Absolutely did it. They were just doing some Claire Obscura today. They do some really cool games. Definitely check out their stream. But yes, do what you need to do, man. Always happy to see you here. I like the design of this room. And the music is really cool. Overcome the trial before you, and I shall grant to you a memory fragment and my blessing. Again, should still be Joe Pesci. Okay. Wow. Wow. Just wow. Okay, well, we're going to start with a smoke bomb. We're going to try and blind them. Wait. Are they just healing me? I was going to say, how else am I going to do this fight? 3 people with 10,000 health? She'll die in a hit. Well... Alright, I mean, I may as well. Oh my god, I wasn't even expecting it. Okay. Oh, dude, that's crazy. That's crazy that it switched. Wow. That's actually insane. Yeah, the blind came in clutch there. 110%. Thank you for the hydrate, Pluto. Again, always happy to have you here. See, that's really cool. I know it frustrated me in Cold Steel 2, but again, knowing what I know now, I think I'm really going to like that kind of stuff, because it's probably going to get me to use characters that I might not be using. because again, what I'm imagining is going to happen to some degree, we're probably going to get a plethora of characters. We're probably going to collect all the characters here and be able to switch them in and out of the party. We're probably going to go through different passages. They're going to be like, hey, we need the silver-haired girl with a whip. Sounds good, Ambi. Yeah, do what you need to do. Just shoot me a text when you're on your way here, and I'll probably be streaming still, obviously. Unless I put the Be Right Back screen up early, but I'll probably be doing this until you get here, and then we'll switch it over. But sounds good. But so cool. It'll give me a reason to like get used to all the different characters, and again, just being able to use them. It's so cool. Pluto on the 15 stream streak. Yo, it's building back up. Oh. Okay, so we're getting a memory. The question is, whose memory are we getting? Okay, well, that doesn't look good. That doesn't look good. Pluto, I'm so sorry you lost your streak when you were in China. But you're building it back up. 15, pretty damn good. I just gotta keep up streaming. Oh. Wait, are these her parents? I think that's her mother. Dan. Yeah, absolutely. That's bullshit that you lost it. Yeah, they both have doors that show the past. That's true too. Which came first? Misty, do you know? They were probably pretty close, because the answer was in FES, correct? That was part of Persona 3 FES. That wasn't part of original Persona 3. I could be wrong, but because I don't know the differences. I know most about P3 Reload. This game did come first. Interesting. By the way, why is everyone hyping up Pragmata? Because apparently it's a really good game. It came out today. I did pre-order it, and I was going to play it last night, but everything else happened, so I didn't get the chance to boot it up. I was actually thinking of streaming it today, but with all the other streams that I wanted to do, plus getting Trails in the Sky in, I decided not to stream it today, but I might do it tomorrow, after Judgment with Blood Trip. I don't know. If people are interested in me doing Pragmata, maybe I'll stream it. But it wasn't an original intention to stream it. I'm just very excited to try it out. Suppose you do have the right and all. I love it. Okay, so this game did come first. That's so cool. Doesn't look good. All I see is people posting that kid from the game builds up so many questions. You don't think it looks good? That's fair. Doesn't seem like it's for everybody. It definitely seems like it does some things well and some things that are a little flat, but it's also a pretty short game from what I've heard. I'm interested to check it out. The gameplay got me pretty interested. Welcome back, Shin. Short game, it's like a 10 to 12 hour game. Not like a 4-hour kind of thing. Like, shorter in terms of a lot of other AAA stuff that usually comes out. Hell yeah, late lunches are the best. I actually got to figure out what I want to do for lunch too. Keep looking at Forza. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, dude. May 19th? Oh, it's only a month away now. Shit. Hell yeah. Going up. Thank you for the lurk, man. Enjoy Fallout. 100%. I gotta watch that show, man. I haven't gotten to it yet. I gotta get to it. Yeah, I mean, how much is Forza? You're talking about? Are you talking about Forza or are you talking about Pragmata? Or both, really? Because Forza's a full price title, right? That's probably going to be 70. Oh, Forza Horizon 6 is... Ooh. I didn't know Forza Horizon 6 is... You know what's interesting, Pluto? It's showing up at 70 for me. Yeah, okay, that's interesting. Yeah, Forza Horizon 6 is showing up as $70 for me, and 120. I know Quid was different, though. But what's interesting is when you... What did you say? Pragmata was 60 quid? Yeah, but Pragmata is $60 for me, so that's interesting. But yes, what was coming with the special edition? We discussed this before, I think. Like, that sounds familiar. Okay. Gotta take more insulin because I'll probably try and make some lunch shortly. I love that. Apparently. I love that. $70 is like 51 pounds. Okay, gotcha. Yep, so 60 pounds is probably about 80, roughly. Dude, always. Always. It's brutal. I was gonna say, is after dinner when she disappeared? Uh, Damn, that's actually crazy. Yeah, you're paying a lot more then. Goddamn. Goddamn, Pluto. So what comes with the special edition for Forza? She's gonna disappear before she finds out. Oh, okay. You know, honestly, that's not as bad then, because you're getting the season pass. When you pre-order the game and you get a season pass, it's always like, okay, I'm paying for the future, which is the way that you have to look at it. But okay, that's not bad at all. I know it's a lot, but for the season passes, it's probably worth it at the end of the day. Archaisms, the Gospels, the Glorious. Interesting. So it seems like Dan and Erica were like what they're trying to build is some kind of countermeasure against the technology that they have, which is very interesting. For the Forza Horizon 5 one, you paid $80 for the special edition? Wow. Yeah, by 30. God damn. By almost 33%. That's crazy. Between the two. When was Forza Horizon 5? I mean, I guess I guess it was like, what, 6 years ago, probably, at least. When did Horizon 5 come out? She's totally getting teleported before she gets to the factory. Okay, maybe not. Fuck. I keep guessing wrong, man. If they need somewhere big, maybe down in the basement? Oh, okay. Oh, she's in the Capel probably looking for that stuff. Okay. My stomach hurts. Oh, 2021. Okay, so 5 years. So I was a little bit off. But still, damn. Damn, that much more. Man, I hope it's really good. I know it's coming to Game Pass, so I'll probably jump into it when it comes out a little bit and give it a shot. I mean, you guys know that racing things aren't usually my favorite. Just driving around hasn't been like the craziest thing for me either, so it's not usually my type of thing, but being that it's on Game Pass, I'll definitely jump into it. Those are the... She's looking at the specs of Ren's Archaism? Ooh. Interesting. I'd be down, Pluto. Hell yeah. I'm way more interested in how they came across any kind of information. Holy shit, this is a long scene. Borderline illegal. This would be a real shame if that's where she disappeared. You know what's so interesting about this though? Now knowing what this game is going to be, or not knowing what this whole game is going to be like, but like now thinking it's going to be a dungeon crawler like this, we're not going to reface any of the Ouroboros people. What's going to happen with all of them? Very interesting. Like, are we gonna see them again in this game? I'm gonna try and make some lunch. You fight Sephiroth 100 times? Honestly, I'm down. I'll fuck him up. That's a good point. Damn. By the way, did I look into Crimson Desert? Yeah, a ton. Seems like the kind of game that I would like, but I'm not going to spend that kind of money in. That's an on sale game for me. Because it looks really cool, but I think some of the aspects of it I would get bored of kind of quick. That's my idea of it. And that's with my friend being really into it. We actually, we talked about it on the podcast on one of the episodes. Of course, he did most of the talking because I haven't played it, but definitely seems like something I would try, but not for the full 70. I mean, you're right, Ramen. At the end of the day, she is a 13-year-old, granted with rocket launcher, but she's young. Damn. Damn. What about you, Pluto? Are you interested in playing it? No matter how much you have matured, you're still young anyway. Damn. Fair point, Misty. But yeah, no, the roleplay stuff seems really good in that game. If that's your kind of thing and that's what you're looking for, I think Crimson Desert is absolutely for you. 110%. So many games, so little time, Pluto. Keeps happening. Oh. Interesting. Oh, shit. It's built already. That's crazy. All done. Oh my god. How... Well, it looks like Ambi's going to be waiting 30 minutes. Ding, 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 ding. Honestly, this kind of works out because Ambi might get here in the next couple of minutes, and then we're going to have to... then we'll probably put the Be Right Back screen up, wait for the game to install, and then I'll cook food during that time. Damn. Friday the 28th. Oh god, this music is so good, man. Hold on a minute. That doesn't just happen because of Agate's name being mentioned. I thought she was going to get taken. I love that. Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, 3,000 mirror and an accessory. So that's a side story. Ooh. That's pretty cool. You see various optional scenes. In all, there are 3 types of doors. Contains lengthy side stories. Okay, that makes sense. There's short side stories and contains mini games. What the hell kind of mini games could they have here? First time you'll earn mirror, and depending on your choices or actions, potentially even bonuses such as items. All this information is automatically recorded in the notebook and can be viewed. Finally, you can warp to any door you've described using the cube. Ah. Okay. That's pretty cool. Okay, I have no idea where we came from. We beat you. We came from there, maybe? Okay. With all that being said, I want to check. Okay, yeah. God, I don't remember which way I came from. I think it was there. Oh, yeah, no, it was absolutely there. Yeah, so I gotta go down this way. I'm going to save it before we step through this next one. Because I'm going to put the Be Right Back screen up, I'm going to make some lunch while we wait for Ambi to show up, and then we're going to switch to Tomodachi Life, but we will be coming back to this later. Here's the form of optional side content in the forms of doors. You can see bits and pieces of stories from the POV of different characters and what they've been up to, and you can tell where and when and where they take place. That is really cool, because I was also going to, like, one of the interesting things is when you have so many, I would argue, main characters, it's hard to keep up on all of them, especially if it's taking place in a different dimension, time period, whatever. So seeing what everyone has been doing in the last 6 months and what they've been up to is also very interesting. I wonder what I do wonder what everyone has been up to in that sense. It'll be really interesting to see someone like Zin, who probably went back to Calvard. Someone like Olivier, who probably went back to Erebonia and stuff like that. Don't get me wrong, I'm still interested about Charizard because she was probably worked to the bone with everything she had to do when she went back to Roland, but really, I'm liking the layout of this game. It's seeming like it's going to be pretty straightforward, and I see, because I think, Ramen, you were mentioning that this was a much shorter game than the others, and if that is the case, I see how. But worth doing all the doors and getting all the best stuff from them. Absolutely. 100%. Another reason why people don't like this game is the doors. Why couldn't the content of these doors take place during the main story? Since all of this is optional, you can miss out on characterization and important events because you're just not required to do it. That's true. That's true. I'm someone who likes to do all the side stuff anyway, so it's not like I'll be missing much. But I see why people could be like, that was very important information. Why was that missable? So, I can see that being a criticism for sure. With that though, I am going to put the Be Right Back screen up. We are going to be playing some Tomodachi Life. But I'm putting the Be Right Back screen up, going to quit out of Trails in the Sky, the 3rd chapter for now. Like I said, we're coming back to it tonight after the Tomodachi Life stream. But it's going to be like a 10-15 minute break because I'm going to make some food in between. That way I don't need to do it during Tomodachi Life. So, everyone, we'll be back within 10 to 15 minutes. You're on your lunch break as well? If only I could have been playing on your lunch break instead of this. But I will... Yes, I'll be back in 10-15 minutes, everybody. Thank you for being here. Stay tuned for some Tomodachi Life.